This next video didn't actually turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. I totally expected to go for a nice camping trip with my friends and old neighbors. And there was a couple things that happened during that trip that definitely will be with me for the rest of my life. Anyways, rather than sit here and explain it all, why don't we just go to the video and I'll see you at the end. Good morning, everybody. I'm heading up to visit some friends, go camping. It's about a 3-hour drive to the ferry. It is right now 4 o'clock in the morning, and the ferry leaves at about 7:45 in the morning. So they want you there about an hour ahead of time, just because of the RVs and stuff. They want you to be there lots of time. So anyways, I'm just still at Jared and Shannon's place right now, so I'm just heading out, and we'll go for a nice drive. Well, we're in Tobermory. It took 2 hours and 40 minutes to drive from Goderich to Tobermory. And I'm just at the harbor here. I'm the first RV that I see here. And the Chi-Chi-Mon is right through those trees right there.
Bienvenue à bord du Chi-Chi-Mon. Nous partirons dans un instant.
So Johnny and I are going to do this trail, the Cup and Saucer. Here's Johnny.
The adventure trip.
Yep. So Aaron and the kids were no-go. Nobody wanted to do it, so I guess it's up to us to be the explorers. You are here. So this trail right here is 4 kilometers. Yeah. Adventure is this one right here. So that's the one you'll probably hang over the cliff and.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
All right. Nice little hike. Okay, Johnny, get out there and I'll send a picture to Aaron. Stand out as close as you want to go.
Okay, I'm just gonna get into my outfit here for the action shot. Right, get one for fuel here. Got a cooler guy. Gonna kind of be looking off.
Point as if you're pointing across country. No, the other, like, yeah, exactly. Okay, just keep there, stay there.
Just one with the hand, natural forward. It's a little windy here. Wouldn't want to reel, but
Oh, hold on. 10 thumbs Louis here.
the side profile, the kids like that.
Done.
Okay.
Okay. Just take a couple pictures of me too. Oh, there's another crop out there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Dave.
You see over there?
Yeah, I'll get a shot.
It's over in there. It's over there. Right on, bud.
No, it's pretty cool.
Let's get the GoPro up here a little bit further.
So I think that's Manitou there. That's Lake Manitou, and then like you're supposed to be able to see the North Channel too, from somewhere.
So here's There's my
Yeah, it's like when you're on.
there's my boot there, guys, and there we go.
It's pretty easy to forget where your feet are when you're,
Yeah.
you're on your cell phone.
And then, well, that's why you want to pay attention.
Yeah. Well, you'd think there'd be all kinds of people going off this cliff, staring at their phones.
That's what they were talking about before, John, when they were saying about this place. They're saying it's absolutely crazy because, I mean, look at this, guys. It's just, and there's gravel, so, you know, you just do one wrong move and you're gone over and you're, what would that, how high would we be here?
Ooh. From here down?
120 feet?
Yeah, 100 and something probably. And it looks like a lot of rocks down there.
It looks like a lot of rocks.
You don't want to get into these fluffy trees.
Fluffy. Yeah.
That.
But it's quite the view.
Yeah.
Cup and Saucer, Manitoulin Island. That's the spot right there where we just came from. So I'm just gonna go out to the edge here a little bit. That's the spot right there. The lookout. And look up, way up.
Yeah.
Nice. What a beautiful view. So do you know what lake that is right
I
there?
think that's Manitou.
Manitou Lake.
Think. Pretty sure. But there's supposed to be somewhere you can see Huron and Manitou
Oh,
on both sides.
well, we're supposed to be almost the highest point here on the
Yeah.
island,
So
so.
you're supposed to be able to see it. Like, so it should be on one side, and
Oh,
Huron
I
should
see
be
what
on
you're
the
saying.
other. There's somewhere up here that you're supposed to be able to see both.
Nice. All right.
Because that was like when we were coming up, that was the North Channel that we saw on the way up there.
Yeah.
And now we're on the other side. So that's I think it's
Oh yeah, look at this thing. Look at this. God, is this? Okay.
It's looking adventure-y already.
Yeah, but is this going to hold my weight? That's my,
Keep your feet to the outside of the rung.
yeah, my next, Is it adventures for 225 pounds? That's the question.
There's a railing on here. Like, what's the worst that could
Well, I just snap a limb off and go to the bottom, that's all. That's really the worst. Oh, look at this, John.
That's kinda cool.
Well, so far it is an adventurous trail. Oh, yeah. I think we can go up that one, John. This, right there, look at that.
What's tons of room in here? There's even a route you can pull yourself up on.
Nice.
Might be in the zipper hauling.
We gotta do a little hands and knees.
Yeah, it's like the intro of the Titanic.
Sweet. Hence when they said to cave.
Yeah.
Go down this ladder?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think there's more adventure to do.
All right, let me turn around.
There's some good bushcraft though.
All right. That's the ladder we just came down. Nice. Nice overhang here again.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That sounded like a dropping sensation, and I'm not really totally down with that. Jamie, is that what you just did?
Are you filming it now?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's me.
Wow. Thanks, man. Okay guys, does anybody know what kind of fungi this is? If these are edible, we're in the wild here, so I don't know. If anybody knows what that is and if it's edible, leave it in the comments.
I don't think he's a monster, but
Show him that, Johnny.
yeah, he's not too bad.
Nice.
That's like wouldn't be a bad eating size.
No? Pound and a half?
Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe 2.
No shit.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I think he's definitely bigger than the last one.
Yeah, it might be. That might be a 3-pounder. Yeah.
Nice one.
I can weigh him for a second, see, but I think it's probably 2. Just right around 2.1.
Yep.
Just over 2 pounds. But
Still nice.
yeah, not bad.
Nice.
Those are kind of for eat. Like, I don't usually keep many bigger than that for eating. Yeah, kind of like 1.5, 2 pounds. He felt a little heavier at first, but probably about the same as those other guys. Yeah, maybe might be the same fish. The 3rd time I've got him. Yeah, it looks like maybe a little smaller even.
I was gonna say maybe a pound and a half, half at best.
He felt heavy at first.
He was putting up a good fight.
Yeah.
We just got down here to the docks, and all of a sudden there's kayakers out there that are in request of help. So Johnny and I are going to head out there.
Aaron.
She's right there, but she's not answering.
We're gonna go help. I guess there's some kayakers out there that just we gotta go help some kayakers. Okay, it's a big narrow. No,
We got stuff.
I got tow rope there. But it'll get better as you go. It's actually not bad. It's been on this lake way fucking worse than this.
So they're in the narrows.
They're out in the narrow where we were last night.
Well, it's going to get windy then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a little bumpy.
Let's get out there then. It is a canoe. Is that it?
There's 3 of them. You know how many there was in the water?
In a canoe? Oh my Lord.
So you still making one? Is that everybody?
We just called you. We didn't know how they were. We didn't know how they were. They were all in the water trying to get away.
Holy. Well, it's now buried.
It's tied off.
Yeah.
Just over here. Are you guys all right, or do you want us to tow the canoe?
It don't matter.
Or throw some people in here?
I don't want to take too much people out. Just try to get a drink over. Let's just go up here. Maybe take the canoe.
Take the canoe? Yeah, we can take it.
And you guys have a rope.
Yeah. We got a rope. Did they have life jackets on?
The one did. Just one.
Yeah, okay. Well, once if we get it going a little bit, maybe we'll get it out of the water a little bit. Well, the guy, look at the guy. He's like absolutely terrified to sitting in the front. No life jackets? Like that's how you know what, people, that's how people drown. They come out here and they got no life jackets. Anyways, I'm gonna grab this canoe and try to tip it over. I was just gonna say, there's a hull speed for every vessel. If you go too fast, that canoe will sink. We're towing the canoe? The canoe. I cannot believe.
I think that's probably a couple people that will probably have to come back up.
And I'm sure they're very inexperienced, obviously. They come out here in a canoe. If it wasn't for the Watsons being out here, tomorrow morning you probably would have saw the cops here. One person might have been okay with the life jacket. Two people in the canoe had no life jackets. And look where we are. Look how far away from shore. And they were in this thing here, no life jackets. Anyways, that guy was sitting in front of the boat there and he just had his head down. And you said the one lady said, I thought I was gonna die?
That's the only thing she's actually.
I thought I was gonna die. Well, you know what? You better thank you know who to make sure that the guys were out here to find you. Can you imagine? Sunset, and you're out here hanging on to an overturned canoe with no life jackets? Extremely lucky people.
Yeah, there's somewhere to bring this in there. That dock you guys were just at? Okay, but I can get the boat in there all right?
Are you guys getting a medal? Said to Johnny, if it wasn't for you guys being out here, there'd be some news tomorrow. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
No, that's
I said, you pray, and I said, you thank your Savior.
no, it's pretty lucky.
They're called Watsons.
No life jackets either.
There's no other boats out here, like.
Yeah, no. Oh, it was a paddle. We've seen an orange paddle. Like, that's weird. There's all, oh my God, it's a person.
But it looks nice in here, but as soon as you get.
Yeah, but regardless, in a canoe without a life jacket?
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
At least even just to have them. Like,
Yeah.
like you
They're
got
in the water like half an hour.
half an hour.
They'd be frozen.
No, I think you're pretty
They
lucky.
didn't even pull themselves in. They didn't pull them off in the boat.
Yeah, pretty lucky that you guys are out here. And even it's just you and Jamie. Like, it's not easy pulling somebody into a boat either. I think that's enough excitement for me for the. For the day. You might even get your own TV show, the Watson Rescue, Watson Boat Rescue. All right, cool. Well, we'll see you guys.
We'll see you guys back there. Nice job, guys. Okay, Johnny.
Saved them though?
The Watsons did. We just brought back their sunken canoe.
Yeah. No, it's not.
The heroes.
That little day there.
Are you guys all the heroes?
Well, we went out there and they already had them in their boat, but they were shooken up pretty damn bad.
Oh shit.
In a canoe with no life jackets.
Oh shit.
Yeah. One. You stay in there for 10 minutes and it's going to be cold.
Put one life jacket between the three of them.
Here's my glasses. What's it like? What would have happened if you weren't there? Oh, that's what I said. They'll be on the news tomorrow. Stupid people in a canoe. If you're not experienced, 3 experienced people in a canoe, you're in the drink. I don't care who you are. You just it takes one idiot in a canoe to.
Well, John ripped. You guys ripped out of here.
I'm like, well, I didn't know how many we didn't have in the water yet, but I didn't know how many was in the water.
Well, Aaron just went up, and I was like
And
yelling
they
at
weren't
her.
speaking
It's like,
English when we were first talking to him. I'm like, oh fuck, this is gonna be great. Because the mother knew no English. Well, maybe she was speaking.
no, that's pretty lucky though. That's,
Absolutely.
yeah. I think that deserves a beer though.
Yeah.
I did not bring one down.
Who's secret? Life jackets. Into the water? Yeah, they're still floating, but some.
So I said to John, if that thing actually went down, then you wouldn't have saw nothing.
Oh, me and JJ trying to flip the thing over in the boat.
Yeah.
And they
Us
had no
just
life
trying to get
jackets?
hold of the fucker.
Like
They were
you
just
get
trying-
9
One life jacket for 3 people.
pull it up.
And they're all hanging onto
We had
it?
to bring it
They're
low.
floating. They're all separate. They're all way far away from each other.
Really?
Yeah, I would have tried to
How were they
swim
trying to do
to
it?
like that.
Where did
Well,
they
where
set off
where
from?
they would have canoed out from was like glass.
Their
And then
camp
they
was
got
from
it
what, 300
over-
yards, 400 yards away? They were just straight out from their camp, but then the water got really rough.
We're gonna go there.
And so did you take them back?
Yeah, just go back to the cottage and fucking drop them off. Once we got dug in the boat,
And me and JJ delivered their canoe for them.
we hooked onto the boat and we tacked and then John.
Should've grabbed the-
And then they hooked the boat on the canoe on
The ladder.
That's it. There'll be a parade tomorrow. There'll be like drums and everything, and
I was like, I think I said something kind of funny maybe when I showed up, and she was like, I thought we were gonna die. Was like all she said to me. She's like,
of course, the next episode we have to take John out there, throw him overboard, and then you guys go out and get him. And then if you find him, we'll bring him back.
that's what reality TV
That's reality TV.
can tell their soul.
She's all good, people. At the end of the day, she's all good, but stupid people for going out in a canoe without life jackets. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, like I've said before, be good, be kind, be careful. So here's a picture, guys. This guy comes up to me and he goes, "Do you live outside of Goderich?" And I said, "Well, not technically." I said, that's where I'm staying when I'm back here with my friends." He goes, "I delivered that camper to you." So from the dealership where I bought it, they contract him to drop off these campers. He says, "I'm the guy that dropped it off." He said, "I knew you looked familiar. What are the chances that he's camping there too at the same time?" So I had to get a picture with him. And anyway, and the little boy there, that's John and Aaron's son, Ewan. So, of course, he had to be in the picture too. But anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. So when I actually record with my cameras, and I use basically GoPros. I do have a Canon 80D, which I'll use in certain circumstances, but it takes up a lot of room. It's a big camera with tripod and everything. So I just mainly use GoPros because, well, they're pretty versatile and they're pretty bulletproof. Unless you put them somewhere they're not supposed to be. So what I normally do at the end of each day is I'll take the footage off my GoPro. And we're going to jump right into this because, and you're going to know why, I have no footage of it happening because, well, you're about to find out why. Anyways, so yeah, this was just another little hiccup in my little trip. You push it?
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys, first attempt. if I don't make it back, then John's gonna try.
Yeah. You got your suit tied up?
Yes. I'm hoping I can get to that damn.
Did you get it?
Fucking goggles.
Oh, they fell off?
No, no.
Here, I'll flip this over here.
Fill it with water.
Oh, they filled up with water. You gotta get them.
I got down to the bottom.
You did?
Yep.
No.
Couldn't see it though.
That was fucking quick.
No, I got right down. I looked about 6 feet around me. I couldn't see it.
You just gotta tighten those things up.
I don't know.
You were down at the bottom?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
What's that? Yeah. Can you just see, just looking, like just swimming around and kind of looking?
What's that?
Can you see just swimming around and looking in there? With the goggles on, just looking down? Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. There goes my other GoPro.
Grab it, grab it, grab it.
Well, guys, defeat. Not only did we not get the GoPro, we lost my other GoPro. It was on my chest, and when I went to get back into the boat, I hit the side of the boat, and it fell off. Thinking, you know what, I'll go down there. I swam all the way around. We're in about 20 feet of water. I swam around. Do you think I could see that stupid thing? Then John even went down to try, and then Chris and his two boys jumped in. We couldn't see anything. And we're in about 20 feet of water. Couldn't see the other one that was in the case. I thought for sure we would have just dove off and picked it up and say, you. Nope. So now I'm short 2 GoPros. Oh well, that's what happens. And the water, of course, is getting rougher and rougher, and we're having a hard time getting the boat to stay in one spot. So I'm afraid, I'll point at the water there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see anything anyways. And don't drop the foam. Anyways, near the end, I was getting actually pretty good. I was staying underwater for, I would say, probably a good 25, 30 seconds. Because you got to go down 20 feet first and then start swimming along. So that took a bit of energy, but I never saw anything, which I couldn't understand it. I could not understand it. But anyways, guys, it is what it is. Nice.
But I am gonna let this guy go if his air bladder didn't go. Yeah, he's okay. We are measuring that. This guy's got fucking shoulders on him. Holy shit. I think that might be the biggest perch I've ever fucking eaten.
That's a human.
That's a jumbo.
That's a human.
Look at that cocksucker. I knew there was perch in there.
There's babies that
14
size.
inches.
That's the biggest perch I've ever
There's
got.
babies
up
that
here.
There's 14 inches right there.
Yeah.
Tail. Got her.
Guys,
All right, guys, just packing up here, ready to leave Max Camp here on Manitoulin Island. Going home short-handed, 2 GoPros. Anyways, it is what it is. So I'm recording off my phone right now. So it is now, what time is it? It's 12:30 p.m. and my the Chichiman I have booked, which is a ferry, is going to go from South Bay Mouth to Maury, leaves at 3:30 p.m. So I'm just going to take my time. It's about a 40-minute drive from here to the ferry. And I'm just going to take my time and just get ready for the ferry. Anyways, I had an excellent time here. It's a great spot. Like I said, it's a Manitoulin Island and Max Camp, and they have cabins here, cottages, or you can be like me, like bring your trailer and camp. So the lake is right there, and there's a lot of great fishing. So excellent. Anyways, all right, let's head out. my ride back to the to Tobermory, the Chichiman. And I met some new friends of mine right there. Okay, let's get ready to board. So needless to say, this was a fairly expensive camping trip for me. So basically, when I was even still up there, I ordered everything off of Amazon again. So 2 GoPro 10s, so the one you're looking at there and this one, my Gorilla tripod, and then I have the housings here that allow me to plug in my external mic, so there's 2 of them. Let's just put it this way, by the time it was all said and done, I was short about $1,800. So yeah, now, it's easy to say, you know, looking back, I shouldn't have set this on the front of the boat and just left it there. I should have tied it off to a rope. It's fairly heavy. There's nothing really, unless I'm going to tie a water jug, like a bottle to it, it'll sink pretty quick. And it's all plastic, so I couldn't even use a magnet to pull it up. Aluminum and plastic, so that wouldn't have worked. If I had a live camera that I could have kept on the bottom and then use a hook to hook onto it, I could have sat there for a while and tried to hook onto it. But the problem is when I sent my second GoPro down on the fishing rod, obviously it's not live. I have no idea what the footage is going to be until I actually put it on my laptop or try to look at it on the screen on here, which I did sit in the boat and try to look on it, but I'll be honest, with my eyes and that screen, I could see rocks, but I couldn't actually make out the arm. And you would have saw this. This was sitting like this on the bottom. I wouldn't have made out this arm on this screen, so I had to wait till I got back to put all the footage, realizing that we were that close to it. So yeah, it's easy afterwards to say I should have done this, should have done that. I totally forgot that my second GoPro, the one I actually used on the rod to go to the bottom, that I attached it to the my chest mount, I guess you call it, the chest mount. And when I went up to the boat and I'm holding onto the boat, I had, like, you know, my mind wasn't on my GoPro. It was on the one on the bottom. And me not trying to drown, it wasn't on the one on my chest. And of course, it's made of plastic. The mounts are plastic. So as soon as I put my body weight up against the boat, it just snapped off and it went to the bottom. So I'm just like, oh no. So, and you would have saw the Watsons out there again. They're the ones that basically, if it wasn't for them, those people would have drowned. They were offshore. Well, you saw it, 400 yards, floating at dusk. The lady had a life jacket, but that doesn't mean she would have lived. Just the temperature of the water. But the other 2 just floating there, there's no way they would have made it till morning time or anybody else out there. It just happened that they were going to go out fishing. John and I decided now we had enough for the day, but they went out. If it wasn't for them, I'll tell you something, those people wouldn't be there. So they'll be watching this. Good job, guys. But anyways, yeah, so that's how my trip went. So it was a fairly expensive weekend, but you know what? I had a great time, met lots of people. And so there's no regrets there. Cost of doing business, right? Maybe someday, oh, did you see in the video there too? Not only was my GoPro there, but we saw a fishing rod. So there was actually somebody lost a fishing rod and it was laying right there. So I'm thinking it could be that spot. We'll see. Maybe somebody in the future are going to find all those 3 items. So that'd be pretty cool. But and then they'll get the footage because like they're in a watertight container. So these things are good for 30 feet. We were in about 20 feet. But through time, obviously, I wouldn't leave them there all the time. But it was also in a waterproof case, which is good for about 100 feet. So I'm sure that thing, the card will be just perfect. And who knows, the GoPro is probably perfect too. So yeah, I'm not even sure if I actually mentioned this So when I was getting on the ferry back to the mainland from Manitoulin Island, we were in South Bay Mouth, getting on the ferry, I saw that other northern light. They actually recognized me from this channel, so they'll be watching. So shout out, you know who you are. And it was quite impressive. When they came up to the door, I just thought, okay, there's somebody else with a northern light. And then she goes, JJ's out there. And I'm like, oh yeah, so you can read. She goes, no, we follow you. And I'm like, what? I don't even have 1,000 subscribers, and here I meet somebody on the road. So that was extremely cool. Very first ones of my subscribers, other than my friends and family, of course. But total strangers, you're the first ones that actually that I got to meet. So that was really cool. So guys, until the next video, please be good, please be kind, and please be careful. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.